Hi guys, welcome back to New Dram Drinker. This video is the next one in our pouring it, drinking it, enjoying it with friends series. Anthony's going to tell us which friend we are enjoying whiskies with today.
This one is someone that you probably all know, to be honest. Alan from the Whisky Friend. He's a like Luna, and like everyone who's in this series, to be honest, plays a massive part in the whiskey community. He's popping up here, there and everywhere. His channel is going from strength to strength. I mean, he's putting us to shame, to be honest. I mean, it's just flying. He's doing an awesome job. Whatever he's doing, it's working. So that's brilliant for him. We gave Alan the choice of whiskies to choose because he sent us so many samples over the year that it's just it was hard for us to pick one, and we knew that Alan's probably got more of a bit of a knowledge into what he'd want to do anyway, so he chose the Glen Scotia 15-year-old 46% ABV. It was the one he wanted to do, so we let him run with it and give us his notes, and we're going to get into our notes and his notes right now.
Cool. Shall we dive in?
Yeah, same as ever, I've been reviewing the whiskey like on and off all week, trying to just get the notes a little bit more fleshed out than usual, and to give you a bit more kind of meat on the bone to chew on. As such, is that a good phrase to use, considering you're a vegetarian? So yeah, we're going to go into it now. Alan didn't give us notes on colour, did he?
No.
So I'll go in for colour on my own. It's a rich gold, to be honest. Earlier on it seemed like I would have said it was more of a medium, but in this light in here it's actually a lot richer, a lot more honey kind of colour. So it looks nicer in this light. I don't know why. In the kitchen it seemed
Nice.
a lot paler.
Golden glow.
Yeah, that's probably the golden lights are probably helping it along a little bit. It's got decent legs on it as well, which you would expect for a 15-year-old whiskey. So yeah, I mean, it looks lovely. Like I always say, if it makes you want to drink it, and that's cool, isn't it? So yeah.
So it looks lovely. What does it smell like?
Okay, so I'm going to go back to my notes because, like I say, they are a bit more in depth than I could give you if I were just to do it now. Yeah, same again. I've got the cut wood. When I say cut wood, it's like the not, you know, like when you've got like a circular saw and you cut like a massive bit of wood and you get a load of like sawdust and that fresh kind of
woody smell.
wood, that wet wood kind of smell. It's like that. The brown sugar, fruity. Yeah, I noted it. I've got it again now, and I don't know what it is, but it's got like, it's fruity, but it's almost like a, you know, the fruit sweets that are sour.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember what they're called. There is a name for them. It's like the sour sweets with the sugar on them around the outside.
So you're not talking deep dark fruits. You're talking a bit more lighter.
Yeah, it's almost like a sweety kind of.
Okay.
Like I said, just said like the sweety sour kind of fruity smell. Yeah, that's the same. Wet grass. I think that goes hand in hand with the wet wood. Okay. Kind of like a tree log that's been cut down and it's been lying in the grass, and it's kind of got the mossy kind of feel to it, like that. Yeah, mustiness, which is the same. It's that whole kind of cut grass, cut wood, moist kind of dampness kind of thing going on. Vanilla icing, and I put / marzipan because that's
that sweet little bit, maybe.
I think I'm still trying to, because obviously I know that sweetness isn't and something that you knows it's the sweetness is like a sugar or something like that. So I'm still trying to pinpoint what my sugar notes are, and I think this one is a mixture between the vanilla and marzipan. So yeah, I think that it's a very nice nose.
Shall I tell you what Alan said?
Yeah.
Alan said it's crisp, fresh, clean and light. Citrus fruits like oranges and tangerines. Okay. There is a ginger spice and a hint of herbal, so maybe your herbal, maybe a bit. The grass, you think maybe, that would be like? Okay. Tropical fruits, which are melon, pineapple, and mango, and it's a really engaging nose.
That's interesting because I don't really get the lighter fruits, isn't it? He's getting, so I'm not really.
Well, you did say fruits as in sweeties.
Yeah, so maybe,
Quite often sweets are the tropical type ones,
perhaps
aren't
you're
they?
Right, yeah.
If it's not a strawberry smell or taste, it's going to probably be the melon or the peach or something.
Yeah, I think because, like I say, it's the fruits with that sour.
You said
Is there any fruits you can get that are sour? Like an actual fruit? Don't know.
No, but if you're thinking of sweets...
It makes me
sours,
think of that. I think with that sugariness and everything going on. That,
yeah,
that's what I think. It's just that image that I'm getting from it.
Cool.
Yeah, so...
Yeah. Let's dive in to taste it.
Okay. I mean the sweetness. It's amazing how you can try a whiskey again and there's other things going on now. It's like maybe really to sit a little bit longer, and it was just there's like a really fruity sweetness coming through, but it's not the same sweetness as the nose. It's more of a real fruit kind of. Wouldn't say orange or anything like that, just like a sweetness, like a real authentic sweetness rather than
like
a fake.
Sweetness.
Yeah, like a natural sweetness. Yeah.
And you didn't write that down originally?
No, I didn't. No, not at all. I got it straight away. Then it was almost like I remembered
that I
didn't have it last time. If you know what I mean, it was like a surprise to me. Same again. It's almost like a fruit with a spice added in at the same time. It's really strange. It's like two things mixed together, but mixed well.
I remember when I tasted this, the spice was the overriding flavour for me. I found it hard to pick anything else out. It was definitely spicy.
So I wrote down on my notes spices, which echoes what you said. Yeah, tingles. It's that kind of. I think I'll put tingling is in the same bracket as mouth watering, so it kind of makes your mouth kind of tingle, come alive kind of thing. Mouth warming, which is in the same bracket again. It all just plays a part, like sets your mouth off on a trip kind of thing. Fruits, like I said, expand on that. It's like a real fruit rather than a fake fruit. Wood, grass. Yeah, not so much as on the nose. No, it's more the sweetness seems to have arrived a little bit more than that kind of.
Those tastes are still in the background.
Yeah. The sawdust again, which comes in the same bracket as the wood and that. And then I put ginger biscuits, which is a bit of a guess on my part because I know there's something going on in it, but I couldn't quite pinpoint what it was. And the closest I could get to it was like a ginger biscuit, but I could be way off on that. It could be like just a different. I don't think it's pepper. No. There's a spiciness or a.
But the sweetness that you're saying could. So biscuits are sweet as well as spicy, aren't they?
Yeah. So I suppose that might be might be what it is. I'm getting.
Would you like to hear what Alan said?
As long as he says everything that I said.
They're not far off. So he said it's an assertive arrival, great mouthfeel.
Okay.
Spice driven, and he's given the example of hot ginger.
Hey.
Yeah. Spirity. The hot ginger makes it taste a little hotter in your mouth. Dry oaky in the mouth as it develops. Citrus, orange juice, and a little mouth watering. Then there's tropical fruits come in. Melon, mango, pineapple. He said it's really well balanced with some complexities. He also said he gets toffee, vanilla, a little salty, and a touch of peat smoke going into the finish, and dried fruits, sultanas and raisins. So, you managed to get the fruitiness and the ginger and things like that. Just before it goes into the finish, did you get any peat smoke or salt?
No, I didn't, to be honest. But then...
Do you want to try it now you know that's what's in there? Because that's really interesting, isn't it? Just a touch of peat smoke.
No, probably not. No, I do like peat, so I think I'd pick it out if it was in there because it is a note that I kind of to search for and enjoy in a whiskey. But that's not to say it's not in there. I just can't.
So
pick it
Alan
up.
picks up on the wood, but he says it's dry, oaky in the mouth.
Yeah.
Okay. But again, mouth watering, tingling, perfectly balanced with the light fruits and the hot ginger.
Yeah, it's got some nice notes, to be honest, hasn't it? It's kind of different in ways to mine, I would say, because one of the things that I wrote down here which I didn't say was I think it starts off a bit weak, which contradicts what Alan is saying. He said it starts opposite.
Yeah.
I just think that when I try it, it kind of doesn't. You know, some whiskies you can try and it's just like bang,
Yeah.
like everything all at once, and it's kind of just, you know, you've drank, you know you've had a shot of whiskey.
Did you feel it started softer and then
I just
built?
think it builds. Yeah, I think it comes in quite like low, but then grows, and then the spices all come, and yeah, I think that's maybe the main difference I'd say I've got from what Alan's got. But yeah, I mean, it's nice that you can both have different. This is what these videos are all about, isn't it? Just experiencing the same whiskey and seeing what everyone's different takes on it are. I mean, it's quite awesome. It'd be nice to know in the comments if you are more Alan's notes than mine, I suppose, just to see what the general consensus is on it. Or you might your notes might be completely different. So just put them down below. Put your notes on it. Yeah, it'd be lovely to read them.
Going into the finish, what are you thinking?
What I wrote down in the week is exactly how I still feel about it, so I don't need to kind of change anything. I think that with regards to flavours, it's, I'd say, medium to short. They seem to come and go, but it leaves the tingliness behind. So that kind of stays a lot longer. It's like I've still got the tingliness, but really the flavours have all, dissipated now. It's kind of gone. Not one of the best finishes I've ever had in the world. Not one of the worst either. But yeah, it's just okay. Yeah, it's not a bad
Alan's
finish.
are very similar. He said it's a short to medium, with the oaky dryness, salty, and that ginger spice. Sounds like an advertisement for the Spice Girls, doesn't it? Ginger Spice.
Or Old Spice for no, that's for aftershave. I don't get the salt.
No.
Doesn't hit me at all. The salt doesn't really. The smoke. I could go with the smoke maybe a touch more if I tried pushing the spicy notes. I was getting into smoke kind of area, but I'd have to force that. Yeah. So it's not real.
So, and even though you know it's there, you haven't gone, oh yeah, that's what I can taste.
Yeah, and the one thing I didn't want to do with this series is use other people's notes to influence mine.
Yeah.
So it's kind of just using theirs. If I don't get it, we don't get it.
But sometimes when you know it's in there, you do go, oh, that's what I can taste. But you're not getting the salt at all.
And we're also keeping all of the notes that people have sent us, so that down the road, a year down the line, we can maybe get them out again and have another go and see if our tastes have changed compared to what we did at the time, if you know what I mean.
So, what are your overall thoughts on this whiskey?
I wouldn't say it blows my socks off. I would say that it's a nice whiskey, but I've probably had and got better for what I would imagine is the price of it. Well, I wouldn't necessarily rush out and buy a bottle. Because I think there's others that I'd rather have first. But it's not a bad whiskey by any stretch of imagination. I'm not saying that. It's just maybe not to your taste. It's probably 70% to the style of whiskey that I enjoy drinking. But doesn't make me really want to rush out and buy a bottle. That's probably my overriding final thoughts on it. So
That's Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing that with us.
No problem at all.
So, is there anything you'd like to add before we close?
Yeah, a big thank you to Alan. Like I said before, he sends so many samples out to different people. If you're on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook and everything, there's people all the while thanking Alan for his samples. He's so generous. He's probably one of the only other channels that I ever see pop up in American live chats at 3 o'clock in the morning, because I'm on a night shift or something and I have the luxury of being able to watch some of them, and every now and then you'll see Alan's name pop up and it's like, why are you awake at 3 o'clock in the morning? I don't think he works shifts, so I think he's either got insomnia or he is completely dedicated to the whole realm of whiskey YouTube and just loves watching them, just loves watching the channels and putting his comments out there and supporting everybody that he can, which I would probably say attests to why his channel's doing so well.
Yeah.
I think he's
connecting with
puts himself
people
out there to connect, and I think that is a big part of growing your channel and yourself within that community. You know what I mean? More people that get to know you, the better. And he's a great guy, so yeah, I would say that was it. If you're enjoying these videos, they're going to carry on going. Not too sure there's going to be one of these next week. We're still finalising that. We might do something just a little bit different for a week, just to give you a break from this formula for a week. Just do something a bit not fun, because these are fun, but a bit more one of our kookier videos, should we say. So keep your eye out for that. The week after, if we don't do one, there'll definitely be one. I won't tell you who it is again. As it gets closer, I will give you some clues on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook as to who that is. But yeah, thank you again to everybody. If you're interested in any new Dram Drinker merchandise, I will put a link in the description, and you can kind of follow up on that and have a look in our store and see if there's anything you want. I will link everything of Alan's in the description as well, his YouTube and everything like that. And I just want to say thank you to everybody for watching. We're enjoying this series, and I hope you are as well. And as we always say at the end of our videos, and I have got some left in my glass for once, pour it, drink it, enjoy it. Cheers, guys.
Thank you. Cheers.